Welcome back to Steve Robb Reviews. Today is a special video. It's one that I've planned for a long time. I got some paperwork down here and we're going to have a video on exactly why all these years I've kept my subscriber count as private. So let's get into that right now. I'm going to sit down and we're going to have a little bit of a chat. Okay, let's get into it right now. I got lots of paperwork here. We're going to have a little bit of a chat. And, you know, I regularly don't do this on my channel. This is the first time you've seen this channel before. Well, no, this is not the regular format on this channel. But I promised some friends of mine that I would express my opinions on this. And generally, I don't express, opinions on my channel on Steve Robb Reviews. It's over on Steve Robb Report. That's my second channel where I express a lot of views. And if you guys would like to see it, it's up to you. It's all about politics, expressing my views on subjects most people don't want to actually talk about, but I do. I'll put a link down below if you're interested. Okay, so I got a little bit of notes here. Like I say, this is what I do on my second channel. And let's just, for the beginning here, these are all my views. But for all of you watching this video or watching any YouTube video, you should really read the YouTube terms of service and guidelines, community guidelines. There's all kinds of rules and regulations when it comes to YouTube. And I don't suggest you ever depend on somebody's YouTube video to actually suggest that they're an expert on anything, because I'm not. I could make mistakes like anybody else, so you really have to do your own homework. And we're going to talk about why I don't show my subscribers publicly. I did in the beginning, and then I changed it over. And on my second channel, I actually do show how many subscribers I have. And we're going to get into the reasons why. And you may find this very fascinating, whether you're a YouTube creator or not. And maybe you could pick up some good points that maybe you never thought about before. Because there's been a lot of videos on discussions about should you show your subscriber count as public or private. Now some people like to use the words, instead of public and private, they use to show them or hide them. Well, I think the word hiding them is derogatory. It's a derogatory term, and we're going to get into that soon. Okay, so why don't I show how many subscribers I have on my channel? The first point I'd say is the subscriber count on a channel is no indication of the content, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Because I have seen some YouTube channels that I thought were just, to tell you the truth, horrific, but they had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers or millions. And it's almost impossible to say you have bad content. Well, there is actually, offensive content, but I'm talking about bad content. Because everybody has their own ideals of what they want to watch on YouTube. And that's the greatest part about YouTube, is whatever theme that you have on your particular YouTube channel, there's probably lots of people out there that like to watch that particular type of content. So, I'm not a person that likes to be so judgmental, and say bad content, good content. For me, it may be bad and good, but I would never, suggest that somebody who makes bad content, as far as I'm concerned, shouldn't be making that content, because guess what? I've been proven many times in the past wrong by looking at some content and saying, wow, this person's got like 1 million subscribers. Okay, this here is a very touchy subject. Point number 2. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years, and before that I was a viewer. And I've gotten to know a lot of YouTube creators over the time, and I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube maybe a lot of other people don't know about or haven't seen. But generally, I don't know how this all happens. I've never been involved with it. But you can go out and buy yourself some YouTube subscribers. And a lot of you people are wondering, like, how is that possible, right? Well, yes, you can. And I tell you what, every year, maybe once or twice a year, they have this YouTube purge, it's called. And YouTube will go through your YouTube subscriber list, and you will wake up in the morning and you'll be missing all kinds of subscribers. Like some channels, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Them channels apparently were not real, they were bots, they were not actual real people, or they're, I guess, they're channels that don't exist anymore. There's all kinds of different reasons that I am really not up on. But if this video is still up that I'm going to talk about here in a second, it's my buddy Kevin from Kevin's Adventures. He had this absolutely terrific video where he mentions this, how a subscriber actually bought him 1,000 subscribers. And if all of you would just like to, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, I'll put a link down below for his video if it's still up. And you can take a look and see what the reaction was when he notified YouTube about this. So, when you think about the subscriber count on somebody's channel, are they all real? I'm going to say the majority of them all are. I don't know anybody myself that would purposely go out there and start buying all kinds of subscribers. I don't hang around with them kind of people. I don't want nothing to do with them kind of people. They're fraudulent as far as I'm concerned. But apparently it does happen. I don't know how it all happens, but it does happen. So now I'm going to go on to point number 3 here. So why do people subscribe to my channel? And when they look and they see I have 0 subscribers, why do they subscribe to me? Well, the only reason why I think people subscribe to a channel is if they like the content. And to me, that is the main thing, is if they like the content. Because either they want to subscribe to you or they don't want to subscribe to you. And showing the subscriber count has nothing to do with the individual who wants to subscribe to your channel. So I don't know what to make of that, but that's just a thought, a point I would put in there. Okay, so this is questions that have been sent to me or asked of me from people that I've helped out on YouTube. I've gone out of my way for anybody who's ever asked me for any help with their YouTube channel, if I could give them any suggestions or help or this kind of stuff. And these are some of the questions. And the most common question that I do get is, Steve, why don't you show, publicly how many subscribers you have? So, okay. People on YouTube seem to use the word hiding your subscriber count. And when you say that, it almost sounds like, when you say anybody's hiding something, it sounds sneaky or deceptive or, that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, that's not really an appropriate word. I've mentioned, when I first started off this video, I think it's very derogatory. It's almost like you're sneaky hiding something. So if I were to be hiding something, what would it be that I would be hiding? That I have fewer subscribers than somebody might think? Well, my subscriber count doesn't show, so it shows 0. So what am I actually hiding? Is it beneficial to actually not show your subscriber count like you're trying to game the system or something? And I actually think the opposite. I don't think that I'm gaining anything or I'm hiding anything. It's very obvious that I don't have any subscriber count shown. And I really don't think that the word hiding is actually appropriate, because it's implying that somebody is doing something deceptive. And I don't feel that I'm doing anything deceptive. Some people who start off a new YouTube channel ask me, should I show your subscriber count, so you shouldn't show your subscriber count? And I say, it's entirely up to you. You do whatever makes you feel comfortable. It's your channel. When you open up your channel, you have a choice of making it public, to show your subscriber count, or private. It's entirely up to you. Okay, this is another one. People have said many times on YouTube that if you don't show your subscriber count, then they can't see that you're subscribed to their YouTube channel. And you don't qualify for any of their giveaways because they can't see if you're subscribed to their channel. And you know, I have to chuckle a little bit because we're going to get into this in a minute here, and it's probably a little controversial, but okay. So when a lot of people look at my YouTube channel, they can't see who my subscribers are. You know, you go to somebody else's YouTube channel and you can see all the people that are subscribed to them. Well, I really don't think it's anybody's business who's subscribed to me or who's not subscribed to me. It's not a big competition for me. I'm a real kind of privacy person. Like, if you watch my other YouTube channel, you can see exactly what kind of a person, you know, I am, and the type of things that I believe in. And privacy concerns are one thing that I really believe in a lot. And anybody who subscribes to my channel, nobody knows who's subscribed to my channel, not unless they make a comment on a video, right? So, let's get to YouTube terms of service. I'm not an expert on YouTube terms of service. I do have a little bit of intelligence that I can decipher legal language and these kind of things, but I'm not an expert, and I suggest you all read your terms of service and figure out what's going on. And it may help out a lot of YouTube channels in the future and how they operate their YouTube channel. But generally, what it says on the YouTube terms of service is you cannot have a giveaway that alters or say manipulates your metrics of your YouTube channel. And that would be your subscription count, comments, or likes. So if you're having a giveaway and you say, if you want to get in on this giveaway, you have to be a subscriber. And I have to see that you're a subscriber to my YouTube channel. That's against the rules. And a lot of you are saying, oh, I see that all the time. I see that all the time. And generally, most times it just slides. There's no problem with that. Like most time it does slide, but these are the rules. And it doesn't always slide. There's a lot of times that you don't see what happens behind the, you know, the development over time where people have put out videos and had all these conditions in there that were not allowed on YouTube. And YouTube put a stop to it. You can also, every time that you have a YouTube giveaway, it has to be free. You can't attach any monetary value to being part of a YouTube giveaway. So that's another point. And you can't put in the YouTube video itself that you have to comment on the video, because that changes the YouTube metrics. Or you have, if you want to get in on this video, you have to give a thumbs up. Now you can word it differently. As far as I've looked into it, people quite legitimately have these YouTube giveaways. Well, they will say, okay, starting today, all the people who are subscribers to my channel will be part of my giveaway. Well, they never said that you had to be a subscriber to actually join the giveaway. It's only you have to have been a subscriber. And if you're not shown as a subscriber, well, you're just not in the giveaway, right? So, you know, and that's the other point of it. So, I mean, there is some wordage that does make a difference. But if you're on YouTube saying you have to be a subscriber for this giveaway, well, that's not allowed as far as I know. And I recommend all of you to read the YouTube guidelines. And yes, I would say most people say that on their videos. And you don't know how many times YouTube has contacted them and mentioned to them that it's not allowed. Most times, YouTube does not contact anybody unless there's been a complaint of some sort. But that's generally how it goes. And so really, when it comes down to it, does it matter if you Really? I mean, a lot of people don't want to have a giveaway and have somebody they don't even know or never even seen their YouTube channel that goes to the YouTube analytics and does searches for giveaways and enters every giveaway out there. Yes, there's a lot of people that do that too. But, you know, when it comes down to it, should you disqualify everybody that you can't see that they belong to your channel by your subscription base because they kept their subscription base private or their YouTube channel private? You know, it's entirely up to you. Everybody has their own opinion on what they want to do, right? Okay, so who is watching my YouTube videos? Or who is watching your YouTube videos? And if you don't make YouTube videos, you may find this very fascinating. So on my other YouTube channel called Steve Robb Report, today I have 196 subscribers, and my subscriber count doesn't change much. You know, it's not a very popular channel. A lot of people don't even want to watch it, tell you the truth. But 71.3% of everybody that watches my YouTube videos are subscribed to me. The people that are not subscribed to me that watch my videos are 27.3%. And then there's an other. I don't know what the other is. I'm not too sure. But it says 1.4%. Now, when you go to this channel, I don't get to see any of them analytics. So I have asked other friends of mine, and I have no access to it. You can't even look. Like when you keep your subscription count private, they don't show you them analytics. But other people that have the exact same size channel I do, generally on YouTube, it's 80% or more of the people who watch your YouTube videos are not subscribed to you. Now, for a lot of people who don't have a YouTube channel where they provide content, you probably find that interesting. Over 80% of the people that watch my YouTube channel are not subscribed to me. So, when you think about the subscriber count, how valuable is that? So, okay, would I get more subscribers if I showed my subscriber count on my page? Absolutely. But I will tell you something. There's a friend of mine called Rickafix, real good friend of mine. I have not seen him put out a video in almost, I guess it's over 2 years. I'm not even too sure if he's still alive. But his subscriber count has gone up 3,000 subscribers since he stopped making YouTube videos. So I found that was interesting. He doesn't even make YouTube videos anymore, and he keeps on gaining subscribers. And I thought that was interesting. So I think if I were to take my subscriber count and show it, absolutely, I think I would get double my subscriber count easily. And I don't know exactly why, but it seems the more subscribers you get, the faster you will get subscribers, the more subscribers you will get, and you'll go from all the way up to say 250,000 subscribers, you know, if you have good content, and over 80% of them subscribers do not watch your videos. Is that not fascinating? The people that have 250,000 subscribers and up, about 80% of the views are from non-subscribers. I think that is just incredible. So, why do I not participate in showing my subscriber count and make it public? Well, because of the exact same reason why I started this YouTube channel. I do not want to be a famous YouTuber. I don't want to have thousands and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I have thousands of subscribers, but I don't want to be a big YouTube star channel kind of a stuff. I like just being a smaller YouTuber like I am. I get to know people in the comments. I get to know fellow YouTube creators. I don't have, you know, like 500 comments on my videos where it's impossible for me to try and you know, get to meet anybody except, you know, just click a heart and move on to the next person. Well, that's not for me. I like the idea of being small. I don't produce the best content in the world, I know that. But you know what? It's a hobby for me. I enjoy it. And I like being a small YouTuber. So if you like to be a small YouTuber and keep things the same and don't be a huge, I would say, success with so many people following you that you can't even actually interact with people much anymore, well, that's up to you. That's an individual thing. Some people are on YouTube to make lots of money. I'm not on YouTube to make lots of money. I don't need any money. I do this for a hobby and, you know, to connect with all of you, you know, in the comments and other YouTube channels that I like to watch. And to tell you the truth, I prefer, and you'll see, if you ever see me in the comments most times, it's usually on smaller YouTube channels. Because they're doing the exact same as I am. They're interacting with people, people you like, people that share your same, I would guess, hobbies, and things that you find interesting. I mean, I watch people that have like 30 subscribers, 100 subscribers. And to me, if I like their content, I watch their stuff. I just don't watch somebody because they show that they've got 200,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers. That doesn't make any difference to me. So that's the whole story behind why I don't show, you know, my subscriber count. I keep it private, and I hope I've done my best to explain it all. I hope I haven't offended anybody. I do most of my offending on my other channel. So thank you very much for joining me here today. You guys take care and keep them cameras rolling. Cheers.